First of all, I would like to thank you for, one, viewing this video, and for giving me the opportunity to do what I love best, which is gaming, of course. Alright, so if you like my videos, my video walkthroughs, and if you have any suggestions or tips or anything like that for me to grow as a YouTuber, as a noob YouTuber I should say, please feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below, and I will be more than happy to check it out. Let's talk about Death Stranding. So, how do I put it? Death Stranding as a whole is like a black hole. And by that I mean, if you think about a black hole, I don't know about you guys, but when I think about a black hole, to me it's like fascinating. It's like a mystery. Scientists, I wouldn't say dream about it, but they don't fully understand it. But they are so intrigued about it that, they research it, they study it, and, it's just fascinating and scary at the same time. This is what Death Stranding is like for me. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. And let me explain what I mean by this. For instance, the game is, how do I put it, a masterpiece. The gameplay mechanics is just brilliant, to say the least. Like, I can tell that Hideo Kojima did a lot of testing before releasing this game. And I mean a lot of testing. The music is awesome, the gameplay, again, mechanics is great, the graphics is just bar none. I mean, you will get very few games out there with such great graphics. I mean that. It's just scary how wonderfully beautiful the graphics is. Again, I don't remember, I think it was Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain that they introduced the photo mode in. I could be wrong, and if I am, please feel free to correct me. They have a photo mode in this game as well, and it is brilliant. They are so confident about their graphics that, they have this photo mode where you can just go and snap a picture anywhere in the game, and, it will look wonderful no matter where it is. So, again, I have no complaints in the graphics department. I would brand this game, again, as a wonderfully strange masterpiece. And I feel like that is exactly what Hideo Kojima was going for. So we talked about the gameplay, we talked about the controls, we talked about the graphics. Let's go to the main part. At least to me, this is the main part. When I play a game, I always think, or what drives me towards the game is the storyline. When I first started playing The Last of Us, for example, my first time, I was like, what is this game? Am I even gonna like it? I mean, oh my god, the storyline was so freaking great that I played it a couple of times. And speaking of which, I will be producing a walkthrough series of The Last of Us Part 2. I'll be replaying Part 1 and upload that as a walkthrough series, but I'll also be playing The Last of Us Part 2 upon release date. If you want to watch me play The Last of Us Part 2, please feel free to, first of all, like my videos, second, subscribe, and third, please share the videos to your friends so that, they'll be able to see me play, and by doing so, you would be supporting my gaming addiction, and, I'll be able to play more games for you guys. Okay, so let's get back to, the review of Death Stranding. So the storyline. The storyline has a couple of plot holes in my opinion. Not everyone will agree with this, and I have actually been on a couple of forums where people have, how do I put it? Like, someone asked a question about something that I totally agree with, and, the guy was getting basically bashed on by other people, and, unfortunately, I don't know, I agree with the guy, and this is what the issue was. So, Mama, in the game, there's a mission, or an episode, this is what they call it in the game, an episode where Mama has to be, dropped off or delivered, because she's a cargo apparently, to her sister Lockney. And instead of Mama walking side by side with me wearing a special suit, since she is in a freaking bag that you have to carry her in, she prefers to be carried by Sam Porter Bridges, which is played by Norman Reedus, as you must know because you do know about the game and you found my video. So yeah, okay, so so you have to carry Mama to her sister Logney, which is absolutely ridiculous to me. And spoiler alert, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to, I don't know, skip this part if you want to. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the moment that you take Mama to her sister Logney, she dies. Like, what the hell? Did I just do all this for nothing? And then there's this weird thing about being twin sisters, and Mama and Logney somehow become one, and Logney has this weird thing where her eye color changes. It's just so freaking weird. Like, I don't even get it. Don't get me wrong, Hideo Kojima, your game is a masterpiece, but Jesus freaking Christ, what the hell was that, man? Okay, so enough of that. There is a very similar mission where you have to carry an artist. I forgot what kind of artist she is, but you have to carry an artist to the junk dealer. Again, same thing. I'm not sure why she couldn't walk. Okay, a lot of people were saying, because she's not Dooms or whatever. Don't get me wrong, my friends. Okay, I don't want to get into a fight. If you disagree with me, leave a comment and, we'll talk it through. Or we'll discuss it. Yes, so I agree she doesn't have Dooms or whatever. But if she wears the special suit that, she's in right now, if you look at the screen right now, she's in a freaking bag that you have to carry her in. So if she just, wears that, turns that into a suit, because, they have Carol printers that they can just basically print anything from, you can walk, my friend. You can totally walk. And if you're telling me that you don't want to walk, you're just lazy. And Sam should not be carrying people around. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's just plain stupid to me. So, let us keep on going. Otherwise, I'm just gonna, get pretty riled up about this. Actually, let's talk about Emily. So, Sam Porter Bridges, which is Norman Reedus again, he has been dreaming about this wonderful woman, pretty hot looking actually. I call her the lady in red, Emily, since he was a kid, a little boy. And, now he's fully grown. The Emily is the same age. She literally never gets older. Like, how is that possible? And how does Sam not think about that? I think he has a crush on her, or he loves her or whatever, but he does not. It's like it doesn't register in his mind all of a sudden. So, again, it's just so weird to me. Other than that, although the game is really refined, again, great job by Hideo Kojima and his team, there are a couple of glitches. And I have only encountered glitches. Oh, actually, that's not true. I have encountered glitches when I use the anchors. It's very weird because basically when I try to climb up or down or go down, that's what she said. And you're flying or floating in mid-air at a 90-degree angle. Actually, if you watch my walkthroughs, you will see what I mean. But if I can find a video from my walkthrough, I will post one. Other than that, I had an encounter with one of the bosses. Speaking of which, if you look at the screen right now, I am fighting a boss with Mama on my back. I don't know how they expect me to fight a boss with a fully grown human in my back. However, it's being done. I'm going to decide to no longer carry her ass because she's old enough to walk, even though she's all tied up right now. But yeah, it's kind of stupid. Yeah, the third glitch that I encountered was in the middle of a boss fight, where I was climbing on top of a building and I fell through the crack, or through the gap between two buildings. And I was literally stuck there for a couple of minutes. I was trying to climb up, nothing happened, and boy, it was crazy. I thought I was gonna die, and guess what? After I think like 5-6 minutes, the building collapsed and I was exposed to the boss, and I died. I thought once the building was collapsed, I had a way out and I was gonna go and kill the boss, and it literally just died. That was just so aggravating. The ending is, spoiler alert, really, really sad. But it's also really freaking confusing. And again, spoiler alert, this is not such a big deal because, it's part of the game. I kind of get that it wants to keep on playing. There is the last episode, which is after, the game ends. Episode 15, they expect you to keep on playing until, the inauguration of the president. And, basically, you're supposed to do a couple of deliveries or whatever. Well, to be honest with you, they don't really tell you what to do, but they tell you, you can just keep on playing. And on D-Day, you're supposed to attend, and that's what I was waiting for. But I'm assuming they were just the game was just trying to tell you to keep on playing until the sequel is released. On the plus side, yes, there are great positives to this game. The gameplay is freaking amazing. It's so well done. It's refined to the core. But again, I started playing this game 5 to 6 months after the release, so Kojima had plenty of time to release patches and improvements and so forth. But at this point, the game is just wonderful. It's like smooth as butter, as they would say. I guess they say that. Then again, why would butter be smooth? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. The controls are great. The graphics are just simply out of this world. If you look at the screen right now, I'm actually fighting a boss while, hiding. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna provide me with a shelter, I'm going to hide when the boss, which is what I call it, does a puke attack on me. It's freaking nasty, I tell you. And I'm gonna, use grenades to kill you. The character development is just simply fabulous. I mean, if you follow the storyline, you watch all the cutscenes, they're pretty long, but it's totally worth watching all the cutscenes. But, Sam grows, who else? Higgs grows. He doesn't grow on you, but he grows as a character. He becomes more of an asshole than he is at first. Spoiler alert, he licks you. I don't know why, it's freaking gross. Fragile grows on you. Because at first I was like, who is this crazy lady? But she actually grows on you, and I think Sam has a thing for her. Alright, so other than that, the ending was fabulous. It was great. I know that I mentioned earlier that the ending is confusing, and believe me, it is. However, there are not many games out there that can make me cry. The ending made me shed a tear. Like, I watched the ending a couple of times, but the first time I watched the ending, I felt connected to Sam. I felt connected to, the ending. I'm not going to reveal too much because the ending is amazing. Confusing, but beautiful. So, overall, this game deserves an 8 out of 10 for being this graphically amazing game with amazing controls and gameplay. Again, the storyline is kind of confusing, however, it is unique. And it's scary. If you love horror, you would love this game. 8 out of 10, I believe, is fair. Again, if you guys want to watch more video walkthroughs from me, please, you can support me by first liking this video and, go and look at all my other videos, subscribe to my channel, and share my video to your friends so that I can keep on producing more videos like this one. It takes a lot of time and effort to produce videos. I do it because I love gaming and, it's my passion. I'm trying not to beg here, but, that would be truly and hugely appreciated. Thank you so much for supporting me, and have a wonderful rest of the day or night, wherever the hell you are. Take care, stay safe from COVID-19, and bye-bye.